Hi everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Ask Prep. In today's video we are going to understand about mineral and power resources. Let's get started. Introduction. A telephone contains over 40 different mineral materials, a television set has about 35, and an automobile about 15. Of the approximately 193,000 metric tons of gold discovered, 62% is found in just 4 countries on Earth. All the gold discovered thus far would fit in a cube 22 meters on a side. Of the approximately 1,740,000 metric tons of silver discovered, 55% is found in just 4 countries on Earth. All the silver discovered thus far would fit in a cube 55 meters on a side. What is the meaning of the carat mark on gold jewelry? The fineness of jewelry gold is stated as the number of parts in 24 that are gold. Thus, 24 karat gold is pure gold, 12K would be an alloy that is half gold and half copper or other metals. Fool's gold can be one of 3 minerals. The most common mineral mistaken for gold is pyrite. Chalcopyrite may also appear gold-like, and weathered biotite mica can mimic flake gold. What are minerals? A mineral is a naturally occurring substance with a definite chemical composition, vital for a country's economic and industrial development. Minerals are unevenly distributed, concentrated in specific areas or rock formations, and form in various geological conditions through natural processes without human involvement. Types of minerals. Minerals are classified based on physical properties, color, density, hardness, and chemical properties, solubility. They are primarily divided into metallic and non-metallic minerals. Metallic minerals contain metal in raw form. These are further divided into ferrous, contain iron, like iron ore, manganese ore, and chromite. Non-ferrous do not contain iron, like gold, silver, copper, and lead. Non-metallic minerals do not contain metals. Examples include limestone, mica, gypsum, and mineral fuels like coal and petroleum. Extraction of minerals. Mining is the process of extracting minerals from rocks beneath the Earth's surface. There are different methods based on the depth of the deposits. Opencast mining, used for minerals near the surface, where the surface layer is removed. Shaft mining, used for minerals deep underground, requiring deep vertical shafts to reach the deposits. Drilling, used to extract petroleum and natural gas from deep below the Earth's surface. Quarrying, a process for extracting minerals near the surface, typically by digging directly from open pits. Distribution of minerals. Minerals are found in different rocks. Metallic minerals, found in igneous and metamorphic rocks, example iron ore in Sweden, copper in Canada, platinum in South Africa. Non-metallic minerals, found in sedimentary rocks, example limestone in France, manganese in Ukraine, coal and petroleum. Worldwide distribution of minerals. Asia, China and India have large iron ore deposits. China, Malaysia, and Indonesia are major tin producers. China also leads in lead, antimony, and tungsten production. Asia has manganese, bauxite, nickel, zinc, and copper. Europe is a leading producer of iron ore, with large deposits in Russia, Ukraine, Sweden, and France. Copper, lead, zinc, manganese, and nickel are found in Eastern Europe and European Russia. North America, the Canadian Shield has iron ore, nickel, gold, uranium, and copper, while the Appalachians have coal. The Western Cordilleras have copper, lead, zinc, gold, and silver. South America, Brazil leads in high-grade iron ore production, while Chile and Peru are top copper producers. It also has significant reserves of tin, gold, silver, zinc, and oil, found in Venezuela, Argentina, and other countries. Africa, The continent is the largest producer of diamonds, gold, and platinum, with South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Zaire being major gold producers. It also has copper, iron ore, uranium, and oil in Nigeria, Libya, and Angola. Australia is the largest producer of bauxite and a major producer of gold, diamonds, iron ore, and other minerals like copper, lead, and zinc. Antarctica holds coal, iron ore, and potential gold, silver, and oil deposits. Distribution in India. India is rich in mineral resources due to its diverse geological structure, particularly in the peninsular region. Most of the valuable minerals, such as iron ore, copper, and gold, are found in metamorphic and igneous rocks, while the alluvial plains of northern India lack significant mineral resources. Minerals are categorized into metallic and non-metallic. Metallic minerals are divided into ferrous, containing iron, example iron ore, and non-ferrous, lacking iron, example copper, bauxite. Non-metallic minerals include fossil fuels, coal, petroleum, and inorganic minerals, mica, limestone, graphite. Minerals belts of India. India's mineral resources are spread across various regions. The northeastern plateau region is rich in iron ore, bauxite, manganese, limestone, and coal. The southwestern plateau region has similar deposits, along with Kerala's monazite and Goa's iron ore. The northwestern region, including Rajasthan and Gujarat, features copper, zinc, building stones, gypsum, and petroleum. The Himalayan belt contains copper, lead, zinc, cobalt, tungsten, and mineral oil, with Assam and Mumbai high known for significant oil deposits. Spatial pattern of important minerals. Ferrous mineral, iron ore. India has significant reserves of manganese, which is vital for steel production and various other industrial applications. It is primarily found in the states of Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and Goa. Manganese is crucial for smelting iron ore and manufacturing ferroalloys. It is primarily found in the Dharwar system and is abundant in Odisha, the leading producer in India. Maharashtra is also a major contributor, along with Madhya Pradesh, notably in the Balaghat, Chhindwara, Nimar, Mandla, and Jhabua districts. Other states like Andhra Pradesh, Goa, and Jharkhand also have significant manganese deposits. Non-ferrous minerals. India is poorly endowed with non-ferrous metallic minerals except bauxite. Next is bauxite. Bauxite is the ore which is used in manufacturing of aluminum. Bauxite is found mainly in tertiary deposits and is associated with laterite rocks occurring extensively either on the plateau or hill ranges of peninsular India and also in the coastal tracts of the country. Orissa happens to be the largest producer of bauxite. The patlands of Jharkhand and Loharadga have rich deposits. Gujarat, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, and Maharashtra are other major producers. Copper is an indispensable metal in the electrical industry for making wires, electric motors, transformers, and generators. It is alloyable, malleable, and ductile. It is also mixed with gold to provide strength to jewelry. The copper deposits mainly occur in Singhbhum district in Jharkhand, Balaghat district in Madhya Pradesh, and Jhunjhunu and Alwar districts in Rajasthan. Non-metallic minerals. Among the non-metallic minerals produced in India, mica is the important one. The other minerals extracted for local consumption are limestone, dolomite, and phosphate. Mica, used mainly in electrical and electronic industries, can be split into thin, tough, flexible sheets. In India, mica production is concentrated in Jharkhand, Andhra Pradesh, and Rajasthan. Jharkhand has high-quality mica in a 150 km by 22 km belt on the lower Hazaribagh plateau. In Andhra Pradesh, Nellore district produces the best quality mica. Rajasthan's mica belt spans around 320 km, from Jaipur to Bhilwara and near Udaipur. Energy resources, mineral fuels are essential for generation of power, required by agriculture, industry, transport and other sectors of the economy. They lie in Jharkhand-Bengal coal belt. Coal is a key mineral for thermal power generation and iron ore smelting. In India, coal is found in Gondwana and tertiary deposits. About 80% of Indian coal is bituminous and non-coking. Major Gondwana coal fields are in the Damodar Valley, while tertiary coals are found in Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, and Nagaland. Additionally, lignite, brown coal, is present in coastal areas of Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, Gujarat, and Jammu and Kashmir. Petroleum, crude petroleum, made of liquid and gaseous hydrocarbons, is essential for internal combustion engines in transport and has numerous byproducts for industries like petrochemicals. Known as liquid gold due to its scarcity and wide use, major sources in India include Mumbai High, discovered in 1973, and fields in the Krishna Godavari and Kaveri basins. Crude oil requires refining to remove impurities. India has 18 refineries categorized as field-based, example Digboi, or market-based, example Barauni. Natural gas, the Gas Authority of India Limited, GAIL, formed in 1984, manages natural gas transport and marketing. Natural gas, found with oil in various regions, has key reserves along the eastern coast, Tripura, Rajasthan, and offshore in Gujarat and Maharashtra. Crude petroleum, mainly found in sedimentary rocks, was first extracted in Assam until expanded exploration began with the Oil and Natural Gas Commission in 1956. Renewable energy sources, solar, wind, hydro, geothermal, and biomass, provide sustainable, eco-friendly alternatives to limited fossil fuels, offering long-term benefits after initial setup. Nuclear energy resources, nuclear energy, powered by minerals like uranium and thorium, is increasingly viable. Uranium is found in the Dharwar rocks, particularly along the Singhabhum copper belt, and in areas like Udaipur, Rajasthan, Durg, Chhattisgarh, and Kullu, Himachal Pradesh. Thorium, sourced from monazite in coastal sands, is abundant in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Odisha. Established in 1948, the Atomic Energy Commission advanced nuclear research with the Bhabha Atomic Research Center in Trombai, set up in 1954. Solar energy, generated from sunlight through photovoltaic and solar thermal technology, is efficient, eco-friendly, and cost-competitive. Solar thermal technology is 7% more efficient than coal or oil and 10% more efficient than nuclear power. Solar energy is commonly used in heaters, dryers, and cookers. The western regions of India, especially Gujarat and Rajasthan, have high potential for solar energy development. Wind energy is a clean, inexhaustible resource. By converting the kinetic energy of wind through turbines, electrical energy is generated. India has begun producing wind energy, aiming for 250 wind turbines with a 45 megawatts capacity across 12 coastal locations. The Ministry of Power estimates a potential of 3,000 megawatts, while the overall potential for wind energy in India exceeds 50,000 megawatts, with one-fourth easily harnessed. Regions like Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Karnataka are ideal for wind energy, with major plants located in Gujarat's Lamba, Asia's largest, and Tuticorin, Tamil Nadu. Tidal and wave energy, ocean currents are the storehouse of infinite energy. Since the beginning of 17th and 18th century, persistent efforts were made to create a more efficient energy system from the ceaseless tidal waves and ocean current. Large tidal waves are known to occur along the west coast of India. Hence, India has great potential for the development of tidal energy along the coasts, but so far these have not yet been utilized. Geothermal energy. Geothermal energy is generated from the heat released when magma reaches the Earth's surface. This heat can be converted into electrical energy, and hot water from geysers is also used for thermal energy. Geothermal energy, utilized since medieval times, is an alternative energy source today. In India, a geothermal plant operates at Manikaran, Himachal Pradesh. The first successful geothermal project was in 1890 in Boise, Idaho, USA, where hot water was piped to heat nearby buildings, a system still in use. Bioenergy. Bioenergy is derived from biological products such as agricultural residues, municipal, industrial, and other wastes. It can be converted into electrical energy, heat, or gas for cooking. This process helps in waste management, reduces environmental pollution, and enhances self-reliance, particularly in rural areas. It also alleviates pressure on fuel wood. One example of bioenergy in action is the project in Okhla, Delhi, which converts municipal waste into energy. Power resources. Energy is essential in modern life, powering machines and supporting economic activities. Key energy sources include coal, petroleum, natural gas, solar, wind, and hydel energy. These sources are divided into conventional and non-conventional categories. Conventional energy sources, like firewood and fossil fuels, have been used for a long time. Firewood, it is widely used for cooking and heating. In our country, more than 50% of the energy used by villagers comes from firewood. Fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum, and natural gas are the main sources of conventional energy. The reserves of these minerals are limited and are likely to be exhausted soon. HYDEL power. River water from a dam is made to fall over turbine blades placed at the bottom of the dam. The moving blades then turn the generator to produce electricity. This is called hydroelectricity. 1/4 of the world's electricity is produced by hydel power. The leading producers of hydel power in the world are Paraguay, Norway, Brazil, and China. Some important hydel power stations in India are Bhakra Nangai, Gandhi Sagar, Nagarjun Sagar, and Damodar Valley projects. Conservation of sources of energy. Conservation is possible by making use of renewable sources of energy. Use energy in a planned way. Burning of waste to generate power. General increase in power efficiency of machinery and appliances. Increase in power station efficiency. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoy learning about mineral and power resources. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more exciting social science videos. See you next time.